Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus, Crosswatcher. If you're any of these regarding Taurus, this is likely your video because you're watching it. So everything happens for a reason. Let's go ahead and see what's going on in this connection that's on your mind. This love connection. We'll use the Heart Tarot to pull a card about your connection, Taurus. Also, as I was prepping for your show, I got the message intuitively you could be leaving yourself out. I don't feel like it's a dark thing that you're doing. I feel like it's like, my energy is better utilized in another place. So why don't you go ahead and of course you're not saying it to them that way, but it's like, why don't you go ahead without me? I've got some other things to take care of. And I feel like what it is you are leaving yourself out of specific situations very strategically. You've realized that you can't change everybody in the world to make them your cup of tea. All you can do is decide to drink from the cup of tea or not. So you're deciding to limit what cup of tea you're drinking from is what's coming through, Taurus. The connection is showing up as the King of Chalices. This is love. This is love. You love each other. You turn each other on. You excite one another. The bottom of the deck is the Two of Swords. There could have even been, in the recent past, a walking away from the connection. There could have been a separation or an important decision made. And I do feel for most of you, Taurus, what was coming through is that the important decision that has been made, and the important decision was, I'm responsible for how I feel. And if I don't like how I'm feeling, I'm the only one that can really do something about that to shift that. And so I see you doing that. So you're also showing up. This King of Chalices shows up as the energy over the connection because there's this emotional mastery going on, both with you and your partner. If one or either of you is displaying this in a low vibrational way, then it could be emotional outbursts and tantrums and such. Somebody could be having tantrums. But I feel that also there are some viewers, a lot of viewers who will be attracted to watch this video through this channel. I'm hearing 75 to 80% of the viewers of this video are more in the higher vibrational state of this, and you are in the place of emotional mastery, and your partner is as well, or the person you're focused upon. You're both kind of like doing what it takes to keep yourself in a good head space, in a good emotional space. So let's see how you're showing up, viewer. Show me my viewer. And if you feel like you need to flip-flop these energies, of course, that's at your own intuitive discretion, okay? And the person that my viewer is dealing with, the person on their mind, thank you. The bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Cups. Now, the Seven of Cups is a card of unconditional love, but it's also a card of illusions. It's a card of confusions. Unconditional love is what causes you to be confused. In other words, see, people think that love is, oh, you're great to me, so I love you. No, that's extremely conditional love. Usually unconditional love, meaning I love you regardless of the conditions, looks a lot more like, get the fuck away from me. I love you, but I'm not dealing with you at this point in time. I can love you from a distance. See, that's unconditional love. In other words, you don't require their presence. You don't require their loyalty, their honesty, or any of their energy in that state. So in your recent past, there was the energy of a decision of unconditional love. There was an understanding or an overstanding attained about some things that had been very confusing in the past. It didn't mean a literal physical separation for all of you. For a lot of you, it was an emotional dissonance, an emotional separation that was created. You separated yourself emotionally. It's like emotional detachment here. You know that this person is going to be who they are. And it's like love it or leave it is what I hear. So let's see how you're showing up in this connection. You are showing up with the Sun. There it is. Clarity, knowing, power, truth, love, power, pure positive energy, self-generating energy, happiness, joy, love, power, energy. Let's see how your person is showing up. The Empress. that's a Taurian energy. This person showing up as the Empress is very fertile, wealthy, beautiful, healthy, loving, nurturing, kind, considerate. And it's interesting because I see in this, for you, Taurus, because you also represented by the Empress. Some of you, and okay, rewind, slow it down, and say it better. Thank you. The Empress could also represent Libra for some of you. So somebody you're dealing with could have both Taurus and Libra in their chart because of the Empress. To me, to be the true Empress, there is Taurus and Libra in the chart very strongly and active. So, for example, if they had a Libra rising Taurus, they would have matured enough to embrace that Libra energy. Okay. But this person is a mother. This person is a healer. This person is a builder. This person is this is a power lady. She is a powerhouse. So let's look at what the seashells want to ask. Thank you. Everything coming out over there. Is there anything? Okay, thank you. I'm like, everything, the first time they fell out, everything fell over there and something fell behind there. But I'm like, is there anything over here for the sun? Wow, the way this is coming through this. So there's a fragment. There's a fragment over here. There's two people on this sun card in an embrace and wrapped up in a green scarf together that intertwines them. This green scarf is giving me heart chakra energy. So there are two people who very much love each other. This is how you're showing up, though. This is your energy. It's giving me the energy of your personal masculine and feminine qualities. Now, the side that is really blowing my mind right now is the feminine side. And the feminine side of you is looking at a piece, a fragment of shell. It's not the whole shell. You're looking at a fragmented shell. I feel like you've recently had, because the sun also speaks to me of conscious awareness. I feel like, Taurus, you've really had some strong epiphanies, downloads, conscious awareness regarding some of the pieces that had affected your feminine qualities, your ability to love, your ability to receive, instead of rather feeling like you have to provide everything. This is like coming to terms with all those pieces that cause you to receive. That's good, because in order to get to the King of Cups, you have to be in that feminine receptive quality. And the most feminine receptive quality we have in the Tarot is the Queen of Chalices, who precedes the King in this reading and in the deck. I feel that you and this Empress have this, you and this Empress, and again, as I say, you can flip these energies. Also being told to say that Leo is the ruler of the sun. So the sun is ruled by Leo. The Leo is ruled by the sun. So there could be some confusion in communicating what you want to speak, either from you or your partner. But whoever this sun represents has a Leo in their chart that is not their sun sign. I hear it's not their sun sign. Spirit, very active in the recent decision that was made. Both the masculine and feminine energies of Spirit came together. So is that your angels, ancestors, and guides? Because I also feel like the ancestors were involved in that as well, in this recent decision that you made about this Seven of Cups energy that brought you to this King of Cups energy, or King of Chalices energy. This person was brought into your life by divine inspiration, for sure. The universe brought you two together for a purpose. There's a lot of mirroring going on just in the shells alone. I feel like this person, I feel like where your energy is very clear, this person has a very cluttered energy, and they're in the process of moving through a lot of generational karmic issues, but they're doing very well with it. I feel like right now it's root chakra issues that are being balanced out. The light is shown in that place. And that is where the healing is happening right now, in root chakra issues. So what are the root chakra issues? Is deal with safety and security, abandonment issues, health and wealth, everything of the physical nature, really. It's of the physical nature. Somebody is dealing with issues regarding their mother. I feel like a measure of balance has been found in this Empress energy. They found a certain amount of balance, and I feel like they're juggling right now between the old self and the new self is what I'm getting. They've held on to a certain, it's like, I hear drilling it home is a phrase that's coming in. So what I'm getting is it's like something you've been sharing in your consciousness, your state of consciousness. You've been sharing some information and you've drilled it home. I feel like something else you've been working on sharing, or in other words, you've repetitively said this in conversation with this person. It's there. It's right there, man. It's right there. It's like, this looks like a football game. It looks like the Super Bowl, and it looks like you got about 5 yards left. Anything can happen. And I see you got about 5 seconds left on the clock too. And the 2 5s are giving me the energy of change. This partner is changing to be more partner-like. They're about to get a lot more involved in your partnership. That's what they've been intuitively guided to do. I feel like they've tried to keep their love away from them, whether that was by separating from you or separating from themselves emotionally, blocking that out. I feel like that energy is opening up, and the path is clearing right now. There's like, if you give it 2 more days, I don't know if this is 2 days, 2 weeks, or 2 months. Ask your spirit, each of you individually, just ask is the two she talking about days, weeks, or months? And the first one you get after you say that, that's your answer, your personal answer. So there you go, a little bit of intuitive training in your reading today. But if you would like a follow-up reading as far as specific advice or specific questions, go to my website and purchase your reading, and then send me the link in the email that's listed in the description of this video to this video if you want your follow-up or your personal reading to be about this particular video, okay? With that being said and done, until next time, sending you the energies of love and peace and happiness. Laters.